What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Danny the Bull, and I'm back with another video for my OMI homies. So the day finally arrived yesterday. Reese debuted the OMI utility program, the newest iteration of the OMI utility program. There was a live video on YouTube where over 1,000 people watched the premiere. All right, so I'm going to give you my thoughts on it, my initial thoughts, my first impression. There is a lot to digest, and I'm still digesting it, but I've had about almost 24 hours to think about it, to sort through it. I do think that this program will burn a lot of OMI over time, but the key thing is time. I do think it'll take time to roll out, but I think that this is the key to burning through this token and getting it to where we all believe it will eventually get. That is long-term, more than a 100x return from where it is right now at just almost 0.2 of a penny. So stick around. There is a lot to talk about. If you like this sort of content, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is linked down below. So yesterday afternoon, I tweeted out a survey asking people whether or not they were more bullish, less bullish, or had the same level of bullishness after taking some time to digest the newest version of OUP. And a little over 300 people have responded so far. 71% said that they were more bullish. 19% said that they had the same level of bullishness. And under 10% said that they were less bullish after seeing the newest version of OUP. So the initial response to the new utility program is very positive. There's a lot of positive sentiment regarding the OMI token and its long-term prospects based on this new utility program, which will burn OMI from a bunch of different angles. And I think a shout out is due, credit is due to Reese and the whole team, everyone who worked on it, including Puddin' Cheeks. They came up with some creative ideas that add new layers and dynamics, not only with the OMI token, but also Vivi, because they are interconnected and will feed off of each other. So I'm going to go through my first impression of it here. I'm going to walk you through some of it. Again, there's a lot more to digest, and I haven't fully had time to digest it. Also understand that this is a living document, all right? And they are going to take feedback from people. They're going to augment the program over time, and so it's always going to be a living document, and that's also what makes it fun and exciting. So without further ado, let's dive right in to the new program. So the first thing they introduced was the OMI token portal, and I love this idea. It is a one-stop shop for the OMI token. So if you're brand new to the token, you don't know much about it, they have an OMI 101 section telling you what it is, what Vivi is, telling you where you can buy the OMI token, how you can store it, and really breaking down the whole tokenomics of it. There's a section for news and announcements, and you can see that they've already posted their first series of AMAs that'll be taking place this week on November 7th. That's tomorrow, Monday at 10 a.m. There'll be an AMA in the Yakomi Telegram channel. On November 8th at 10 a.m., there'll be an AMA on the Vivi Discord server. And on November 10th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, there'll be an AMA on Crypto Chris's channel. Shout out to Crypto Chris. He's a great content creator. So if you scroll down a little, you'll see the OMI utility program, which I'm going to sort through in just a second. But if you scroll down a little more, you see a placeholder for the demo of the Viviverse, our first glimpse of it, which is coming at DesignerCon in a little under 2 weeks. I'm really excited about that. Scroll down a little more and you'll find another part of this that I really, really love, the community directory, which points people in the direction of different content creators. It highlights them. You got the OMI content creators, you've got Vivi content creators. So I think it's really cool that they incorporated that into this portal. But let's dive into the OMI utility program. So these are the different sections of the OUP broken down into primary activities, secondary activities, and OMI staking. We'll start with primary activities and crypto to gem. So we've already heard about crypto pain. I believe it started and then stopped shortly thereafter, and now it's should be rolling back out in the next month or so. So this gives people the ability to purchase gems with cryptocurrencies other than OMI, such as USDC, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and it's also the starting point for the OMI to gem pool, which I'll talk about in a second. When a user purchases gems using crypto, up to 2.8% of the transaction value will be contributed to the OMI to gem pool, and any tokens spent on those gems will be permanently removed from circulation. So OMI to gem effectively replaces the buyback system that they had in place, which they had to, replace due to regulatory issues, and it's a creative way to do so. So crypto to gem does a number of things. It supports OMI to gem and burns tokens from circulating supply. It saves the VV team money because if people start using crypto to make their gem purchases, they get around that 30% fee in the app store. Of course, this has to be done on the web app. But I think its most important impact is on VV because there are a lot of people with a lot of money who are hesitant to onboard their money with credit cards, right? You've got people who have a lot of ETH, people who make a lot of money in alts, and they're looking to move that money into NFTs, all right, and not have to onboard onto credit cards. So this gives particularly whales, all right, a way to get money into VV. So this is really positive for VV collectibles. And of course, every single transaction will burn OMI from circulating supply. So after crypto gem rolls out, they'll start rolling out the OMI to gem pool, which again replaces the whole buyback system in a way that is regulatory compliant. So now the team is sitting on a bunch of money that they were initially planning to use for buybacks. They're now going to use that money to fund the OMI to gem pool. Our $1 million in gems will be taken to fund the gem pool. And after that initial seeding, OMI to gem will be primarily funded through crypto to gem transactions. So OMI to gem was a part of the original VV system design back in the day, and they're bringing it back. This provides OMI holders with a way to enter the VV ecosystem using their OMI, and as I said before, it serves as a replacement for the originally planned buyback model, in that all OMI tokens that are swapped in the OMI to gem pool are permanently removed from circulating supply. And if you're staking OMI, you get a discount on gems. So tier 5 stakers would get a 2.5% discounts on gems purchased. So again, they finally addressed the buyback system and what's going on there. And had the buyback system been in place, had the original model been in place, they would have removed 3 billion OMI tokens from circulating supply up until this point. Now, of course, this system was never fully implemented, but the team is fully committed on following through, and they will, in fact, be burning 5.6 billion tokens from circulating supply, all right, from their business development fund. So they were supposed to burn 3 billion tokens. They're actually burning 5.6 billion tokens from circulating supply. That's equal to almost 2% of circulating supply. So before I move on, I just want to pause and take a second to digest and delve into the information that I just went through. First and foremost, when buybacks were taken off the table, a lot of people were quick to criticize the team and question their integrity because they didn't immediately replace it with a new system. But I think that this plan demonstrates not only do they have integrity, but they're really going above and beyond of what is required of them. All right, 3 billion OMI would have been burnt from circulating supply. They're burning almost twice that much. I think this really demonstrates their commitment to the OMI token, which is also something that people have come to question. Moving on, let's get to something I'm really excited about, and that's OUP tickets. Now, this is a fun way to gamify the VV NFT experience and improve your chances of landing collectibles. So there are 3 types of tickets. You've got bronze, you've got silver, and you've got the golden tickets, which are sure to be very coveted. So bronze tickets are going to burn a shit ton of OMI, okay? A bronze ticket basically gives you 1 additional chance to land a collectible or a comic reservation, all right? That's using the waitlist system. Each bronze ticket is worth $1 of OMI tokens. So you can, buy 50 bronze tickets for a drop to get 50 extra chances on a highly sought after collectible. And that $50 of OMI is permanently burnt out of circulation. So think about the Miles Morales drop. Think about a Dragon Ball Z drop. Any, highly sought after drop. The AF-15 drop. How many bronze tickets would you purchase in order to, increase your chances at securing one of those collectibles? Hello K has done a number of polls on Twitter, and he's found that a lot of people would be willing to, wager $50, $100 in order to increase their chances at one of those highly coveted drops. Now think about if 4,000 people were to wager $50, all right, on a collectible. That's $200,000 in OMI that is burnt just off of that one burning mechanism. Now think about when VV scales and you have 100,000 people actively engaged in the app. If 10% of those people, 10,000 people, were to wager $50, that's $500,000 burnt based off of just this one mechanism. So this will incentivize people to hold OMI, obviously, and then burn OMI. All right, so the bronze ticket is really, really bullish. And just some more details on transacting with bronze OUP tickets. Bronze tickets are non-refundable. However, they are transferable. And I really like that aspect of it. I like the idea of being able to do giveaways with bronze tickets. This will help a lot with community engagement. They also have no expiration date. They cannot be traded on the secondary market. And a participant may enter as many bronze tickets into each waitlist as they like, but they can only win one collectible allocation per drawing. I said that earlier. All tickets entered into the waitlist are consumed. So, if you wager $50 worth, you still don't hit, you don't get those tickets back. And all app users can purchase bronze tickets using OMI tokens. All right, then you've got silver OUP tickets, and these are acquired through OUP staking. So silver tickets are awarded based on a staking tier and will be received at the beginning of each season. And a season, I believe, is about 3 months. Now, silver tickets are non-transferable and they're non-refundable. Silver tickets must be used during the season they are acquired. So you have like a 3-month period to use the ticket. At the end of the season, all silver tickets expire and can no longer be used. So silver tickets are used to waive all buyer fees for a single transaction, all right? And then you've got the golden tickets. And golden tickets are huge. So once they implement the ticket system, a percentage of drops will be available exclusively for golden ticket redemption. So I think it's like 5% of the drop will be set aside strictly for people holding the golden tickets. These are going to be extremely limited in-app items that can be earned through OUP staking. So golden tickets basically ensure that you're going to get a drop. And these are non-transferable, they're non-refundable. They can be bought on the secondary market. And these also expire at the end of each staking season. So you have to use it within the season that you get them. So the whole ticket system changes the dynamics within VV. It adds a whole other layer of strategy. Let's say you have a golden ticket. You then have to decide when to use that ticket because there is an expiration date. So let's say, we're midway through a season and there's a decent drop. You have to decide whether or not you use it for that drop or hold out and wait for something bigger that may not come. All right. So again, it has a whole other dynamic within the VV app. But an added detail thrown in about the golden tickets is a VVverse land redemption. So golden tickets don't just stop with VV. They will also offer ticket holders a way to redeem land in the VVverse, and there are more details to come in that. So that is absolutely a huge reward. So there'll also be burn reward points that rewards people for using their OMI tokens. Again, incentivizing VV collectors to holding and using the OMI token in the app. So for every 5 burn reward points, you can redeem that for a bronze ticket. And you can also use it to fast track through the staking system. Then you've got OMI to accessories, which is another way to burn the OMI token. I think accessories are going to be huge in VV. You'll be able to buy accessories to pimp out your digital space such as shelving, stands, bases. Accessories are going to be a huge revenue stream for VV. Think about companies like Roblox and all of the money they make off of micro transactions. All right, VV's now opening the door for these types of transactions through their ticket system, through the accessories, and they're going to be burning the OMI token through every single purchase. So again, a huge revenue stream and a huge development for the OMI token in terms of another burning mechanism. And then you've got the staking system, which will be the last part of the program to roll out, but will have major implications. It will incentivize collectors to hold and lock up their OMI tokens. Of course, there are different staking tiers starting from $2,500 all the way up to $40,000. And if you're a serious collector in VV, there's no way that you're not staking OMI. And that's because of the reward system they put in place, which includes OUP tickets. Tier 3 through 5 stakers get golden tickets every season. They get a couple of silver tickets. They get a bunch of bronze tickets, but additionally, they get a seasonal collectible. And if you're a tier 5 staker, every season you get the whole set. You get a common, uncommon, rare, ultra rare, and secret rare. Now, these are non-licensed collectibles, but think about if you have $40,000 worth of OMI and you staked it for a year, that's 4 seasons, you would get 4 sets, that's 4 secret rares and all the others, and you would end up with 8 golden tickets. That means that you're basically ensuring that you land every major drop that year. So 8 golden tickets could ensure that you get an AF-15 comic. Remember that they're blind box. You're not guaranteed a secret rare. Guarantees that you'll land a Miles Morales. Guarantees that you'll land a Darth Vader. It basically gives you all the coveted collectibles, all right? And if they're blind boxes, it just gives you a shot, obviously, at the secret rares. But there is no reason not to stake if you own all of that OMI and you collect VV digital collectibles. And for those people who collect in VV, it gives them a lot of incentive to go out and purchase OMI and lock it up. And according to Jason Cologne's numbers, there are currently less than 1,700 wallets that have enough OMI to even enter the staking system. So that's people with at least $2,500 of OMI. So think about that. There are less than 1,700 people right now today who can enter the staking system. What that means is you're going to get a lot more people buying the OMI token because they're going to want those staking rewards. And as, of course, VV scales out, that number grows and grows, and it just gives this token finally the utility that it's needed, and it gives people a reason to buy the token. Now, when you look at that tier 5 and you think $40,000 in OMI is a ton, keep in mind that, when the OMI token gets to 2 cents, if you had 2 million OMI, you have $40,000 worth of OMI, and you're eligible for that top tier of staking. So these numbers might be intimidating at the moment, and it might seem like it's unattainable. But if the OMI token does what we think it's going to do, it'll only take a couple million OMI to get to that top tier of staking in order to ensure that you're getting those golden tickets and you're getting those seasonal collectibles. Now, one final thing that's important to note is that this is going to take time. I don't expect this program to roll out in its entirety anytime soon. We've got the waitlist coming in December. We got crypto pay-in coming in the next few weeks. I would think that the program will really kick off maybe Q1 2023. I don't expect staking to come until 2024. All right, it's going to take time. There's going to be there are going to be a lot more whens involved, and I'm sure some frustration from people. All right, but I think it's important to be patient. In the end, I think that this utility program will provide enough burning mechanisms to get this token to where we think it's going. So let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments below. As always, I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe. I will see you in the next video.